All right, hello. This is my presentation for CS50's final project. So the project I'm doing today is, I'm viewing is custom PIO hi-hat generator. My name is Aiden Casimir. I live in Dallas, Texas, United States, and today is Friday, July 24th, 2026. So I'll go over here to my VS Code instance, and this is a custom class using the module PIO. It is a digital signal processing script library, pretty much. And so this custom class utilizes inspiration from an advanced tutorial in the documentation for PIO, and I pretty much went off of it to get an idea of how to exactly to instantiate parent classes from PIO with the PIO.object, because there's a lot of like interesting methodology you have to use in order to get the class to actually operate properly with the audio output stream. So like this, including the PIO.PIO object parent class as the parent class for my custom function was required, which allowed me to initialize that parent class, and it basically creates these variables, these base variables that are used for the audio output stream, and this line as well works with that. But for this, it is basically creating a hi-hat, and the basics of a hi-hat are that it takes white noise generated here. It creates this ADSR as well, attack, decay, sustain, release. It's an envelope that essentially determines the amplitude of the white noise, and it creates a percussive hit when you apply the white noise through the ADSR. Then here, there's a high pass filter applied after the ADSR, and that essentially cuts out the lower end so it's less muddy. So here, I'll go ahead and run it. Hopefully you can hear that. Might be a little bit loud, turn it down. But from here, I can adjust the attack, decay, and the frequency of the cutoff. As it gets higher, it gets more higher pitched. As it gets lower, it gets more lower pitched because more is lit through. Good on that. So in here, you can see that I had to override a few of the parent class methods, namely play, stop, out, and control. Control is what determines that pop-up window that you saw, and then play, stop, and out are all functions that deal with the audio output stream. And within here, there's getter methods. So these are the setter methods. And then there's the getter and actual, method setter, but this calls the above. And this is the code to make the example. That should be everything. All right, thank you.